Mr. Johnson, thank you for taking time today to be here with me. I'm honored to be at Morning Star Rehabilitation Counseling Centre. As a Chief Counselor, I would love to ask you some questions regarding the various inpatient program you had with your patient. Please introduce yourself and tell us more about you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Emmanuel. I am Johnston Kimeli, and I'm a Chief Counselor at Morning Star Empowerment Foundation. And on the platform and the privilege that have been granted at this juncture, I want to give an overview about the Morning Star Empowerment Foundation Rehabilitation and Counseling Center. Over the months, we have had a successful 2 programs for outpatient program. That is, we had enrolled our clients for the 2 programs in the outpatient. This program is stipulated to just help in the prevention scheme and create awareness to our loved ones during the time of addiction and their former lives of addiction. I'm happy to report that on this occasion, we have had a successful outpatient program. Since the last program that we had, we graduated 7 clients who had come for an outpatient program. And we followed up and we heard that they are standing firm and they are enjoying their sobriety and their journey outside there. This has given us a score as the center because this program really works and it has benefited all, and it has brought a very nice picture at the center and even touched the livelihoods of many in the community level because this recovery has been possible. Again, on this month of March, we are glad that we are graduating also another class of 4 clients who have successfully managed this recovery. And we are so proud with this group because during our journey here with these clients, we observe, I personally as a Chief Counselor at Morning Star Empowerment Foundation, I noticed that this group is going to stand firm outside there, and during their testimonies and during their engagement during the class time, that is psychoeducation classes, and through counseling services that we have offered here, we have had a very successful class, and I'm proud to report that this group are going to empower more people and lives outside there because they have really shown their efforts in recovery. They have really made us proud. That is all I can say to you at this juncture.
What inspired you to become a counselor?
Oh yes, what inspired me to become a counselor? That's a very nice question. 5 years ago, when I was in Form 4, my father was sick, and I was currently a candidate doing my KCSE. And my father was diagnosed with a terminal illness, that is a disease called ALS. And that disease really touched me because during medication of my father, we had no platform whereby we could be given more information about this disease. And therefore, when I passed in my KCSE exams, I decided that I'm going to do a counseling psychology so that I may continue helping more people and more families who are struggling with their patients who are having a terminal illnesses, because I saw that urge and that need to offer help and to give up to the community. Again, number 2, what inspired me to become a counselor is that in my family there, I have we are the victim of addiction because my family is really an alcoholic family. Even my father was an alcoholic. The entire family used alcohol, and therefore I had seen many challenges and struggles that families goes about this addiction, because I remember even we used to struggle because our parents was a victim of this substance use disorder, and I saw that urge to become a counselor so that I may help and empower and mentor more communities and families because of this addiction.
Okay. Thank you so much for that, Johnston. Let's talk about the counseling process. What does your center use in counseling to help individuals struggling with addiction?
Oh yes, that is a very nice question. Here at Morning Star Empowerment Foundation, we use several approaches in helping our dear friends and our addicts to recover from this disease of addiction.
Yes.
First of all, number one, which drives us as the center, we use the model of Jesus Christ, that love of Jesus Christ. Because here we live as brothers and sisters, we have to be so empathetic to them, to put ourselves in their shoe so that we may own the problem together. So that method of Jesus Christ, that love, is what drives us to achieve in this recovery. Also, we use so many approaches like the cognitive behavioral therapy, whereby we have to engage our clients to know more about the real causes of addiction, or maybe the psychological root cause as to why they end at this addiction. Because as the center, many people can look at alcoholism or maybe any drugs as the major source, but what does it drive somebody to go into addiction? So we use the CBT so that we may know at least what is happening to this individual. Also, we use a lot of mechanism also, the use of open-ended questioning also, and promising confidentiality. Because outside there, our loved ones, for this case our clients, do not have that platform outside to be heard. So we take our privilege here so that we may feel for them by asking them a question, or maybe a question that are not offensive. So that is some of the mechanism, or maybe a few that I can share with you that has made us to be a successful institution about recovering alcoholics.
Does this mechanism or the process you're using here at Morning Star work?
Yes, it works. Because initially, you remember I told you that we have graduated the first group. And up to now, do you know what? Up to now, they are standing very firm. Because I remember even there is one old man that came here and he was psychologically disturbed. Even physical appearance was not given. But up to now, we have a very good response, because we as Morning Star Empowerment Foundation, we do a program of follow-up. So we are still doing follow-up and we get a very good feedback outside there. So I will say yes, these techniques and this platform works as Morning Star Empowerment Foundation in trying to recover our family members, because we have a very good score for the family members that we have graduated so far.
What challenges did you face on your previous inpatient program?
Yes, the challenges are so many. One of them is the issue of hallucination and withdrawal symptoms. When clients arrive here, it is very hard for them to stabilize. That's why that's a very, very big challenge, because they still have that urge of the drug that they were using. So to stabilize instantly is very hard for us. And us as the center, we cannot over alcohol so that to stabilize the person to the normal circumstances. So the person has to face the reality. One thing here, we teach our people to face the reality. We have to face the reality so that these people can know what they are going through. Another challenge is that when these people, others, when they are coming, they still have that low self-esteem and the denial. So that is a very big challenge to us also. But with time, they will come down and they will heal out of that when they accept themselves and they own that problem by themselves.
Thank you so much. Let's talk about challenges and solutions. The first question is, what role does mental health play in addiction and recovery?
Yes, mental health plays a very crucial role in addiction and recovery, because when somebody comes in, when we admit somebody to come into the rehabilitation center, you find that for that person to recover very well, mental health has to be worked on first of all, because this person cannot have a successful recovery out of addiction. For sure, we cannot conclude that this person has recovered out of addiction and we release him or her outside there and have surety that he's going to recover. Exactly. Why am I saying so? Because we have many triggers in our onset, and therefore we have to engage the mental health of this person so that he or she may have that peace of mind, first of all. so that we can engage and know what are the triggers of this person first of all, so that when he exits out of recovery and enjoy the fruit of sobriety, he cannot be outweighed by the triggers outside there. Maybe if a challenge arises of the family issues, that family challenge is disturbing the mental health of this person. So we will not sort out the challenge of mental health. Therefore, it will pose something called relapse cases outside there. So we have to work first of all from the mental health, so that when this person exits, therefore, you will have that peace of mind, and that has given us a very good score in recovery as Morning Star.
How do you ensure that clients who receive here at Morning Star are motivated throughout the rehabilitation journey?
Yes, that is also a good question. We ensure these clients are very motivated outside here, because we have to prepare them in a way that when they exit, they have a plan. So one of the motivation that we are giving our clients is that we will not empower them also to recover psychologically out of this addiction. So we have to motivate them in activities, for them to engage in activities that will help them build themselves outside there. For this case, something that they will go and start from the scratch. Remember, when these people of ours comes here, definitely they have lost everything, including their social relationships and also the assets there. So we empower them to go and start from the scratch, so that when they exit there, they will know and they will feel that motivated, and they will not feel low self-esteem to start from the scratch. So starting from zero to them, we have equipped them to go and start from the 0 point, and definitely give him or her like 2 years, he or she will have improved so greatly. So we empower them with skills. How can they go and tackle something outside there, outside the rehabilitation center? So that is how we empower them.
Do you have any success stories of your past clients or since you became a counselor?
Yes, we have a lot of success stories. Let me call
As an individual?
As an individual.
Yes.
Or as an individual, not as a group.
Yes, you personally.
Yes, we have success stories of recovery, because definitely, even our administrator at Morning Star Empowerment Foundation is a beneficiary of the recovery center, a rehabilitation center. So individually, I call it a score, because out of recovery, definitely there are so many opportunities out of recovery. So our loved ones, when they are so addicted, does not mean it is the end of life. So our own administrator, our own worker at Morning Star Empowerment Foundation is a beneficiary of this program.
Thank you so much. Next question is about community and family involvement. How important is family support in the process of recovery?
Yes, family is very important in this recovery journey of our loved ones. Because remember, when I'm an addict,
Yes.
definitely I will not have that effort to come out of addiction alone. I will have to be assisted by someone. For this case, my family has to chip in. So therefore, my family is very important in my recovery, because when they are not part of me, definitely I will not achieve this, or maybe I will not come out of this addiction, because definitely they will be my triggers. Remember, initially I told you we have something like triggers.
Yes.
So when this family does not chip in, definitely this person is going to graduate here, and we are going to, and he or she is going back to the setup, meeting this family. So how will they engage with the family members? So I'm saying that the family members are very important, because they will give support to this individual in the recovery journey of Imora.
Thank you so much. What do you feel, or what are the improvements you think you can implement as Morning Star Rehabilitation and Counseling Center to make sure that you meet the needs of your patients?
Pardon the question?
The question is,
Yes.
what are the improvements you think you can make or implement here or Morning Star or in Morning Star Rehabilitation and Counseling Center to make sure that your clients meet their needs, and when they are out there, they are fully recovered and they will not go back again to addiction?
Yes, very good question. One of the programs, or maybe one of the events that we are going to improve and plan as the Morning Star Empowerment Foundation, is the issue of follow-up. Remember, we are doing prevention, treatment, and intervention at the same time follow-ups. So one key word or maybe one key perspective that we are going to put on more efforts as the organization is the issue of follow-ups, because this person is going to exit out of this place. Yes, on this in his or her program here, he has been performing well, but how is the landing point of this individual? So that is the strategies that we are putting on as the organization, that we want to organize and make stipulation on the follow-up services, so that we monitor this individual outside there, so that they may improve more and continue to starting firm and enjoy their sobriety as our family members.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jonathan, for answering our questions. I'm happy to see you again.
Okay.
And I hope you have a good evening.
Thank you very much. I feel of our help also.